I've had to take my gloves off. I might even take my hat off. It is so warm today. I am on a climb, so a steep one too. So I'll get back to you in a mo. I am very happy today. This is the first ride this year, or in winter in general, that I've not worn gloves. I've had to take gloves off and I've had to take my hat off. And to be honest, I had to force myself to come out. I was like, I just want to get out just for an hour just to get in the fresh air. And I think I want to talk about this because I was like, oh, I've not really got anything to talk about, but I guess there's something to talk about, is that it's not always about, because that's the thing, I was like, oh, I've not got anything like interesting to talk about, like I've not done anything like, I don't know, of note, I guess. But I guess that's the point, isn't it, that it's not always about like smashing it and getting like, you know, just having really hard rides every time you go out, or achieving things every time you go out. And sometimes I have to remind myself of this, that actually it's okay just to go out and just ride your bike and just enjoy it just for the sake of riding your bike, because that's why we all fell in love with this in the first place. And in winter that's a lot harder to do, because I am just not someone that enjoys riding in the cold. And so I think today, because I think it was like 10 degrees, I think someone's just tried to come through that, but they said it was locked. So I think you have to go for, unless you want to jump over. I mean also as well, when we're all looking on Strava or Instagram or even YouTube, and we're seeing people, and you're seeing people like, oh, they're doing all these amazing things, like I need to be doing that, and it's like, nah, just ride your bike and then have fun and enjoy it. Plenty of time to do that later in the year. Like today I've literally done, it'll be about 20k, 10k up Ashley Valley, which is this. Look at this place. Absolutely just love it. It's like a pretty, if you know it, it's quite, I'll leave a link to it, the Strava, because it is quite a tough little climb for how short it is and how close it is to me, but I love it. And it's so nice just to get out. I think it's because this feels like the first day of not being winter anymore. I'm sure, well, it might get colder again, but I just feel really happy being out. I'm like, oh, because I love, don't get me wrong, I love Zwift. Love it, but you just can't beat getting out in the fresh air. And like, look at these views over here. Let me just look over here. Loads of people are walking today as well, but look. Honestly, I'm so lucky for this to be so close. But right, look at that view over there. Hang on, let me show you. Someone said on one of my videos once, I'd like to see the views more rather than your face in the frame. So I was like, oh. So I'm taking that on board and I'll show you the view. Look at that. Oh yeah. Another reason I love this route is, look, there's a field of llamas. Hello, llamas. Hello. Hi. Okay, I spoke too soon. I'm going to have to put my gloves on because it is chilly. I'm descending now. I think that it was the climb that was making me warm, but still, the fact that I'm stood out here and there's no ice on the roads, there's no crazy winds, it's not raining, and I can actually still feel my fingers and still feel my toes, is like, I'm just so excited. Honestly, I'm getting really excited now for the rest of this year. It's gonna be ace, isn't it? Well, fingers crossed anyway. But I'm so far, I don't know. Get the old gloves on. Yeah, I'm just, I think for a cyclist, especially with lockdown, I think, oh, I can actually see blue skies, what the hell? I think we're so lucky in that we can still do the thing that we love the most, like the exercise, and that cycling was always still something that we could do, so I'm just very happy. Yeah. Hiya. Hi. Like, we're not in really thick winters anymore, like, look. Okay, tighten that back up. Oh, actually I need to put my hat, I'm gonna put my hat on, I think. And this is the thing, like, how many, I've stopped, I've just been sat, I've been chatting to people. I mean, not loads of people, but when they were walking over the fence. And like, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's very easy to get focused on like numbers and like going out and going and doing a ride as fast as you physically possibly can. And actually, the majority of us, we started riding because we just love being outdoors and just fresh air. And also as well, and I've talked about this hat before, this hat was from Aldi. I would say, how many years ago? I know I look like I'm gonna do some kind of like weird skydive, but it's still, I think it's still my favourite, it is my favourite hat for cycling that I've ever had. I just wanted to come on and say, I always say come on, don't I? Like come on to the internet, just to remind you that and remind myself of that. And that even if it's just an hour, like because mentally I just feel so much better. Like I didn't feel bad before, but you just get that, like, I just feel, sorry, I've got so much life. I'm just getting so excited about summer that I can barely contain it. Hence dribbling everywhere. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video. So yeah, if you are feeling a little bit fed up or a little bit down, just know that hopefully this year, well, if you're in the UK at least, I will be putting on some like events, some group rides. So let that hopefully be your like motivation, potentially. I mean, yeah, really good. I've got I think I've 2 definite locations that I think I want to do, and then 1 maybe, but we'll see. Just can't wait. It's gonna be epic. All right, I'll see you next video. It's just nice that it's sunny. Well, it's not sunny. The sun is trying to come out. Blue skies, no rain, no headwind, no snow, no ice, and I just love being outside again. I spoke too soon. I think I had a tailwind. Okay, I'm just basically swinging on it's just basically like a bolt. I don't know. Oh, it's just where the fence is. I'm gonna cut the gods. It's like outtakes, isn't it?